Hi guys, sorry for a delay in uploading my video. The Wi-Fi that I was using was currently down, but I've filmed a makeup tutorial that I wore for a day out in the park in the sun. I hope you guys have been enjoying the weather as much as I have in the UK. It's been amazing and I've been trying to get the most out of it. So this is a simple little day look that I wore when I went out, and I kept it quite light because it was going to be really hot and I just didn't want stuff just melting off my face. So I'm starting with my L'Oreal True Match foundation. I love this foundation. It's such an affordable drugstore foundation, but I honestly prefer it to some of my higher end foundations. I just think it gives such a good finish to my skin. It matches perfectly. It's not too dewy, it's not too matte. It's just the perfect foundation, and it really does stay on all day. I think it's a really similar foundation to the Giorgio Armani silk luminous silk foundation, but I actually prefer this one. I just think it's a better colour for me, and the way it goes on my skin and in photos, I just personally prefer this one. And I'm just applying this using my Real Technique Expert face brush, which I also love, and I am taking it down my neck on my face. The next thing I'm going to do is conceal, and I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown corrector in peach to do this. And I know you can just take it straight from the pot, but I just like to take a cotton bud, take some out, and then put it on the back of my hand, and I just feel like it warms up a bit easier, a bit more, and I can just work with it better because it's not as stiff as when it is when you take it from the pot. And now this is a peachy orangey colour concealer, and I might have said this in my previous videos, but I like to use like an orange based concealer first to cover up any dark grey areas underneath my eyes, and then I like to go over that with a more yellow toned concealer to brighten up. So I'm just dabbing this in, patting this in with my fingers. I think it's really important to make sure this is really blended, and I think the best way to do this is with your fingers, because I feel like it warms up so it's easier to move, and you can just pat in as much as you need to and just keep layering it up as you need to. Like I said, I like to then go in with a more highlighting colour, and I normally go on and on and on about the By Terry Touch Advanced, but I finished that and I loved it, but thought I'd just try something new. So I'm currently trying the Makeup Forever Illuminating Pen, and I've only been using it for a week, but I have to say it is pretty good. I do prefer the By Terry one, but I do quite like this. It's really easy to blend, and it is really brightening. For me, I just found that after a couple of hours, it kind of just sat into some of my fine lines, but I mean, it was nothing that I couldn't take. It wasn't too obvious. I just found that the By Terry one sits on my eyes better. The next step for me is the most important in the summer, because my skin just gets oily, and when you sweat you just need powder. Powder just sets all of your makeup, and especially in the summer you just need to go over any areas where you might sweat a lot, especially my T-zone, and just keep that shine at bay really. And I use the MAC Studio Finish powder. So I wanted to go really simple with my eye, just because I'm only going to the park with some friends for a picnic, so I didn't want to have too much of a heavy look. So I'm just taking the Rimmel Scandalise eyeshadow stick pencil in the champagne colour, and I'm just kind of putting it all across my lid. I really like these pencils, and I honestly find the best way to apply them is just by using your fingers. I just think they're so easy to use, and they're so easy to blend and so creamy that you can just use your fingers. And then I'm just taking the more chocolatey brown darker one and just kind of lining my upper lash line and then smudging it with my finger. And again, like I said, it's just so easy to blend this and use your fingers. Taking it a little bit slightly down the under of my eyes as well, but again, like, I don't want to make it too dark, so I'm just not gonna put too much on, and I'm just going to try and blend it in as well. So as you can see, I kept on adding the top darker colour, and I just made it a little bit darker. Then I'm just taking my e.l.f. contouring kit, which I absolutely love. I think it's such a good dupe for the NARS Laguna and Orgasm dupe palette, and I just think this colour is so good for bronzing. And then taking the blusher from there and just putting it on the apples of my cheeks, just to give that little bit of a pink flushed look, and I think this is a perfect peachy pink colour. And I'm then going to do my favourite lip combination I'm absolutely loving, and it's the Revlon Pink Picnic in the Afternoon in the colour pink, and I love this colour. I think it just really goes with my skin tone. And on top of that, I'm just using a Revlon Peony lip gloss, which I think goes so well together. And the final step then, which I forgot to do earlier, was mascara, and I'm using the Soap and Glory Thick and Fast Mascara. I'm just going to curl my eyelashes first with the Kevyn Aucoin curlers, and then just put a light layer of mascara on, just one coat, just to give my lashes a bit of thickness and volume, but I don't want anything too much, because like I said, I'm not going for a heavy look at all, and I really like this mascara. I think it's really good, and it just gives your lashes that volume and elongates them and stuff. So I'm really liking this, and I'm using this in the black colour. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like the look. I will insert a picture at the end of me in the park, and I hope you liked it. Bye!